Or what has influenced you the most in becoming a yoga teacher?
There's definitely teachers along the way. All through, even in school, growing up, there's certain teachers, right? And people that somehow speak to you and like help you learn things. And yoga teachers too. But I have to say that really, and I don't know, I feel bad in a way about this, but me going into my own body and spending a lot of time practicing by myself, that's been my best teacher. Just doing so much yoga on my own. And then, of course, the students, always learning from the students. Like teaching teaches me. I keep learning, and some specific asana things, but I mean more about growing as a person and evolving. And it's just amazing how the students keep showing you more about yourself.
How do you guide beginners in Ashtanga while staying faithful to the tradition?
Well, that's a real balance. I sincerely love the structure of Ashtanga. I find it amazing, like a real gift to the yoga lineage overall. In my book, the Ashtanga vinyasa, I really break down the vinyasa structure, and I just go into the details of the transitions. And I just love it. But I also saw within myself and within my students over time that the way that it's conventionally taught, where like things are misinterpreted, like do your practice and all is coming, as though you just repeat and do things over and over, and then that's all you have to do. The structure deserves a better interpretation than that. So to me, it's an extension of the tradition, not a going away from it. I'm not a person that I want to go teach a different style or even change Ashtanga. But that includes expanding away from what it was. Just even the idea of working in steps and using props and modifying and really customizing the practice to suit individuals instead of thinking that you just have to do every pose and every vinyasa. Like this, to me, is the wrong interpretation of the system. Partly, like I said, I've spent so much time practicing by myself. I just give myself that freedom to interpret the structure of the Ashtanga in the way that makes sense to me, and that has meant expanding away from the conventional way it's taught. And I don't think a lineage is meant to be like you're trying to just hold on to this thing from the past, and then, you want to hold on to it enough so that it doesn't completely fall apart, but you also want to grow with it. Every person has something new to bring to it, right? Every single person. So like in 50 years, 100 years, somebody else will have advanced Ashtanga even more. You can't just stay the same.
What is your main advice for someone who wants to go deeper in his practice or even become a teacher?
Well, all the things I've been saying. Really appreciate the power of the practice. Have trust in yourself. And trust requires being trustworthy. So that means you be consistent and you make a commitment and you accept the discipline and you do the things you need to do to be established in the practice and keep growing in it. Like you have to sacrifice and devote time to it and be faithful to it and keep your kind of vision, if you want to be a teacher of that. Just keep it in your mind, like keep remembering that, and stay very focused and serious about studying and teaching. With teaching itself, it's its own skill, it's its own art, and To me, there's some very important dimensions. The more traditional Ashtanga dimension, which is two-pronged, there's physical adjustments, is traditional, and there's the vinyasa, the count. So you got to learn those, but that's not enough these nowadays. You need to be able to verbally articulate the asana transitions and the actions. You have to be able to really use your voice to teach. And then the other is you've got to know the steps and the modifications and how to meet individuals in their different limits. There's these branches of study that you have to keep adding to little by little by little.
In your opinion, how important are discipline and regularity in a practice like Ashtanga?
Yeah, it's super important. Discipline and regularity those are foundation, but the other thing that you can't leave out this word, because discipline and regularity, they sound so harsh or strict or serious, but there's also enjoyment. Like, you have to enjoy yourself. Bring a sense of curiosity and play to it. So it's discipline, it's regularity, but it's play, and it's enjoyment, and it's joyousness.